Welcome to Spring Break in Amsterdam. We spent a week in Amsterdam enjoying the art, history, and natural beauty of the Netherlands. We stayed at a B&B each night along the Singleton Canal. Let's take a look inside. A common area sitting room overlooked the canal and contained a kitchen area that was available to guests where we could make coffee in the French press each afternoon. A wonderful breakfast greeted a half a dozen guests each morning. Our room was directly up the stairs and provided a comfortable place to relax to each evening. As you can see by the map, Amsterdam is made up of rings of canals. So we began our first day with a tour of Amsterdam via the canals.
We are now in Brouwersgracht or Brewers Canal, where the beer breweries used to be.
Amsterdam is a city filled with thousands and thousands of bikes. Here, the parking garage near the central station isn't filled with parked cars, but with 3 layers of parked bicycles.
Les bacs que vous voyez circuler ici assurent aujourd'hui encore une grande partie du trafic piéton et cycliste entre le centre et le nord de la ville.
The canals all lead to the harbor and the open ocean.
Wasn't the sun just shining?
Sorry?
Wasn't the sun just shining 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, I arranged that, but I'm not responsible for this.
This is very changeable.
Sorry?
Very changeable.
Yeah. This is typical Dutch weather. All over the world during the 17th century, they actually built hundreds, thousands of these ships to sail to the Americas, to the East, Japan, Indonesia, India. Dutch traded all over the world to get spices, pepper, cacao, coffee, etc., and actually rule the world.
Walking around the city, we dropped in at Rembrandt's old house. While the front door may have been locked, we took a tour inside and were able to see where Rembrandt did a lot of his paintings. The Rijksmuseum is known worldwide for its collection of works of art. Works by the Dutch masters were known for their realistic portrayal of people. The sky looks pretty real. We saw so many wonderful works of art that I felt like I too needed to lend a hand. Amsterdam was really a beautiful place to provide inspiration.
We're in Leiden on our way to Kuchenhof.
Kuchenhof is about 30 miles outside of Amsterdam. We timed our visit perfectly, and so when we went out to see the tulips, they were in full bloom. Over 7 million tulips have been planted in the gardens, and we were lucky enough to find them in full bloom.
Wij hebben echt al verschillende mensen.
Ja, gezellig.
We took several day trips out to the small cities surrounding Amsterdam. The smaller cities were by far less crowded. Edam had a little cheese shop where cheese was aged over time. Turns out that the cheese actually has to be wiped down to remove the moisture each day in order to keep it fresh. We hopped on a bus and stopped at the second city of the day, Volendam. The waffle stand with its many delicious choices was certainly a highlight of this stop, along with the beautiful ocean views. Ferry transportation provided us a way to get to our third stop of the day as we traveled across the bay to the city of Markham. Near the end of the week, we hopped on the train once again and made a quick trip out to the city of Delft, known for producing Dutch tile. Later in that same day, we stopped at the beach on the way back to Amsterdam. In Delft, the canals were once again picturesque. An antique street fair brought hundreds of people out to enjoy the nice weather. Set up along the canals, it offered an opportunity to eat and socialize. A chance to enjoy the sun along the North Sea in April.
Having a nice day.
A trip to Amsterdam would not be complete without a visit to the Anne Frank house. Unfortunately, hundreds, if not thousands, of other people during spring break time had the same idea. I was actually able to make my way inside by arriving about an hour early and found only 25 people in line ahead of me. Dutch apple pie is fantastic, and a search for the best Dutch apple pie in Amsterdam led to 3 different establishments. By far, the winner was the Pancake Bakery place. The Dutch apple pie here was the best in the world. Our week in Amsterdam has come to an end. We hope you've enjoyed seeing the art, history, and natural beauty of this wonderful country.